Welcome to the Pancake Podcast. It's your boy Jason, and I'm a slightly sad Panthers fan, but I'm also an extremely happy Panthers fan. Why? Because the Gilly Lock is in town. That's why. Stephon Gilmore is a Carolina Panther, and we lit. So I just wanted to set the precedent and let y'all know that the Panthers are here, and we here to stay. And if you're on the schedule, you better watch out. Keep pounding, baby. How are y'all boys doing this evening?
I'm a sad Jaguars fan because why wouldn't I?
Why wouldn't you be sad?
I just want it. I just want it to end.
Can I ask you a question?
This is like the part of the roller coaster where like everybody's throwing up beside you, people like falling out, passing out, and it's just time to go home.
That's the whole roller coaster for me. Not a fan.
You don't like roller coasters and you drink LaCroix, and you don't like s'mores or you think they're overrated. You are a garbage-ass human being.
Dude, I stand by my opinions.
Well, you can stand by being wrong. Everyone's entitled to their opinion unless they're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm never wrong.
You're drinking the LaCroix right now, right?
You are literally drinking LaCroix, bro.
Well,
it's
I'm
like he's literally
very
drinking LaCroix.
Hey, bro, you gonna take a LaCroix with you on the golf course tomorrow?
Dude, I just might.
Damn near.
That's not
that par four real quick. Yes, sir.
Dude, I ain't even like that.
Ethan, how you doing, bro?
Oh no,
I'm doing great. I'm no longer a Falcons fan. I don't watch the Falcons anymore. I don't. Shut up. I don't root or support them.
Hey, I'm gonna
right now. My focus has shifted from Sundays to Saturdays. I am now just focusing on Kentucky football because that's the only joy that's brought to my life.
I'm gonna be completely honest. The NFL sending the Jaguars, Dolphins, Jets, and Falcons to London should be an international declaration of war.
To be honest,
that's like we really don't mess with London like that.
It's a terrorist attack.
That's exactly what it is. Like
terrorist attack.
This is like violence. Like
why
would London? I'd be so mad because Mexico City gets all the good games, and then they get the Jaguars.
Who gets a Mexico City game this year? Are they doing one?
I'm not sure if they're doing one. Let me check real quick.
Let's go ahead and look.
My first memory of those was like it was Derek Carr's MVP year. What was that like?
That was like 16. That was 2016.
It would have been the year after. I think it was like 2017. Anyway, but they went and they beat the Chiefs in Mexico City, and he won me my fantasy football playoff game. And
it worked.
This year they don't have a game in Mexico City because of the pandemic. But if they were to have a game there, guess who would play there? The Arizona Cardinals.
Oh,
and they're elite right now.
I would be pissed if I was a Mexico City NFL fan or a London NFL fan, actually. Because Mexico City, all the good games, and you got to wake up at 9 a.m. to go watch the Jaguars and the Dolphins stink it up in Tottenham Stadium. That's like a triple whammy of bad.
Yeah. Who do you think wins that game?
The Jaguars and Dolphins?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's my thought on it. If the Jaguars don't beat the Dolphins, we're not winning a game this season.
Yeah, bro. You're not wrong.
It's the only shot that we have.
Maybe Urban Meyer will bring his band there.
Urban Meyer's not lasting through Sunday.
You don't think you don't think he's gonna be on the field Sunday?
I think he will be. He won't be on the field next week. I think his last game is Sunday.
Is London?
Yeah.
Wait, no.
If I'm being honest, I think that he's going to bring his band there and have a live performance. The band name is Finger Butt.
Oh man!
Come
on, man.
Bro, he had his hands up in there. Now I'm all a man about.
Let's talk about it because we've been dancing around it.
Look, man.
Let's talk about Urban Meyer.
Hold on, I got some things to say. I'm a man that's all about grabbing booty. Okay, listen.
Oh my. God.
That's what gets it done most for this guy Ethan right here. But I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I've ever swiped my hand up a girl's butt like it was a credit card, and I don't get it. Like.
Urban
Someone
Meyer
enlightened me on what's the point to that was, because it was kind of disturbing.
Look, if you've heard Urban Meyer talk earlier in the offseason, he said two different phrases: 4 to 6, A to B. getting there on point, on time. That's exactly what that was.
He got there. He got there. He got all up in there.
A to B. All right.
Oh.
That's great coaching. That is coaching by example. Second, his second most popular phrase is
sticking in my bum.
No, that's not it. That's not it. It's a +2 mentality.
How would you even apply that? How would you apply that?
+2.
+2. I got it.
Hey, hold on, wait.
Yeah, the listeners, y'all can figure it out for yourselves.
Podcasting is a visual medium, but if you understand what +2 is, you might be too young for this podcast.
You might be too young.
Can I ask a question here? Let's say someone is currently a part of this podcast and still is lost as to what he means by +2. Can we verbally explain what that is, please?
You introduced it, Joe.
I would just have said stick it in my bum as like what Urban Meyer says. So I mean, I don't think you can say much worse than I've said.
If you watch the video, that man has 2 fingers swiping up. So it's the +2 mentality.
Yeah, that's what he meant.
Hey guys, side note, do you guys think he smelled his hand after?
Bro. What is wrong with you, bro? What is actually wrong with you, bro?
Hey, you know what's the funniest part of this, bro? He getting caught up in his own restaurant. He was at
that's sick, bro. That's actually sick, bro.
He was at his own restaurant getting caught up.
The memes that came from this situation have been like the funniest I've seen NFL Twitter be like in a long time.
I like my job, so I couldn't post anything on Twitter. Mm-hmm. Boy,
yeah, because that's you're covering the team.
Let me tell you. This is the dumbest thing that has ever happened to this team. And I've been around for some dumb stuff. This takes the cake.
It tops the Gardner Minshew, Trevor Lawrence quarterback.
It honestly does, though. It honestly is like the most embarrassing.
You know what the craziest part is? We were coming out of the Cincinnati game. I was feeling good about the Cincy game because we showed a lot of fight. We showed promise in that game. And everybody else said, look, they were being said the AFC South is within striking distance. So I'm like, okay, Tennessee's not looking that great. Houston is Houston. Indy's not looking that great. You never know. We got off to a rough start. Maybe we can make some shake. Then the video happens, and I'm just ready to go home. I want it all to end at this point. Like, if you're gonna, like, even beyond like a serious note, like, I don't have a problem with like the action in the video. I'm not. Whatever he did, that's between him and his wife. I'm not the judge of that. What I can say is the principle of not going back with the team after a loss, going back to Jacksonville, and you decide to stay over. The video comes out, you apologize to the team, then you apologize for the apology because you didn't do the apology right. You can't be culture own it guy and then not own it.
As Martellus Bennett said, Urban Meyer stayed in Ohio to see his old hoes. And that's all I got to say.
Martellus Bennett was a hell of a football
also
player,
said what I was thinking. Oh, only head he trying to clear is the head of his dick. I also agree with that.
He did say this. He actually said this.
He actually said it.
No, like he actually said this. I'm confirming it for you.
No, I know. You just wanted to read that on live, didn't you?
Oh yeah,
bro. I read that and I was jealous because I was going to say that when we came on here because like that was the whole thing. He was just like, I wanted to clear my head, bro. You have no idea how many jokes I had lined up having to do with the head of his wiener. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
Oh my goodness.
What I'm going to say is, I would not be surprised if he does not make it past Sunday. That's it. I think there's going to be a lot of – it's just going to be a weird game Sunday because the Titans aren't good.
You guys are going to get smashed.
Especially if A.J. Brown and Julio aren't going to play. You're counting on Chester Rogers to catch.
I think A.J. Brown's going to play, though. It's trending like he'll be there.
But this just feels like a Thursday night football game. This feels
Speaking
like
of
football. This feels
how
like the MAC. This feels like the MAC, honestly. We're throwing it back college football because it's Urban Meyer. This is MAC football on Friday night.
Why are you just hold on? Why are we throwing shade to the MAC, bro?
I'm
The
not
MAC
throwing
has
shade
some
on the MAC.
squads, bro.
The MAC is known for wacky accent stuff. So
Yeah.
if you're watching Red Zone and you see Titans Jaguars and a ball bounces off a player's helmet into another player's hands, or a field goal double doinks, or you get a kick six, just know that's Maction.
You remember that Jared Goff play from Sunday?
Bro, that is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Me and Jason were at the game. It was like in a commercial break, and I was like, yo, dude, like, look at this. And it wouldn't load for the longest time.
Yeah.
And it finally loaded. I was like, man, like that could only happen to the Lions.
Out of all teams, like, of course that would happen to the Detroit Lions.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. How do you snap the ball and then fumble it forwards?
Bro, like that's so bad.
In shotgun, you were in shot. You see the ball coming at you.
That's like my worst. That was like my worst nightmare. Like playing ball, bro. Like, ooh, couldn't be me.
Man.
But dang, and they lost too. Dang, man. I actually like almost believed in that Detroit team. I almost did. I almost fell for it because I remember JP specifically. You were like, you know, they're gonna have a lot of heart, and you know they're gonna be in some games. And then I'm starting to fall for it a little bit.
They have.
I think I was kind of on that bandwagon too.
To back up what I said in the beginning of the season, they were real close against Baltimore. It took a 66-yard field goal.
They were battling them.
Week 1, they were battling for like the first half, like first 3 quarters. They were battling in like the first half against Green Bay. They just, at some point, talent has to talent. They don't got talent.
They ain't got it yet.
Especially when Romeo Okwara tears his Achilles, and now your best pass rusher is gone for the rest of the season. And now Penei Sewell is injured, and he is not going to play Sunday. And who do the Lions play Sunday? Let's take a look. It's probably not going to be anything fun. Oh, they play the Vikings.
They got the Vikes.
Yeah.
The Vikes gonna beat them. I think the Vikings are gonna beat them. I'm gonna just keep it at that.
No, they're gonna give them to beat them. They're gonna give them to beat them down. But I don't think
I low key think they're gonna beat the Vikings.
How?
Really?
I think the Vikings are gonna have a carryover from the physical matchup with the Browns last week, and I think it'll kind of carry over into this week, and they're gonna struggle.
Now, can we talk about that game?
Let's talk
What a
about
disappointing game.
The Browns Vikings was real. That was some bad quarterback play.
Yeah, it was whack.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield, I saw he had a torn labrum in his left shoulder, but that doesn't excuse missing Demetric Felton wide open to advance.
You can play with a torn labrum.
Yeah, especially when it's not in your right arm. The one that
you're good.
The one that sticks out to me is missing OBJ on that deep touchdown pass, and he underthrew him. I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah, Roethlisberger did the same thing except overthrew Juju. I think it was on damn near an identical route.
The thing is, Ben Roethlisberger's washed. Ben Roethlisberger sucks, actually.
Oh no, I was just making a point.
He's booty butt cheek.
Worse.
On the real. Can y'all name 3 quarterbacks that are playing worse than Ben Roethlisberger right now?
Honestly, no.
I can name 1, and that's Davis Mills, and he's a rookie.
Oh yeah, Davis Mills. Yeah,
doesn't count.
Ben Roethlisberger is garbage.
Booty butt cheeks.
He is.
I mean, can we count someone who played a half last game? Because Drew Lock looked off.
Oh, Drew Lock, yeah, he did.
The problem with that is the backup quarterback doesn't have any they don't bring him in with a game plan. They're just running the game plan they have for the starter. Drew Lock is not the same as Teddy H2O.
Jason's favorite quarterback?
They're both bums, so it's whatever.
And it's really difficult coming in at halftime against a Ravens defense who's going to try and kill you on every play. Wink Martindale is my favorite defensive coordinator in the league, mainly because they're going to live in cover 0 and cover 1, and they're going to blitz you and make you beat them. That's exactly how defense should be played. If you beat me, go ahead. But we're going to make you get the ball out quick. But I would like to say Lamar Jackson, at this point in the season, is third in the NFL in total points per pass and fourth in total points per rush. I thought he was an elite. That's all I gotta say. I thought he wasn't an elite quarterback. That's exactly what he's doing. He's putting the team on his back.
Are you crapping on my take of Kyler Murray?
All I'm saying is Lamar is elite. I don't know where even like the thought that he wasn't elite came from. I know Get Up did a segment in the beginning of the season saying like Lamar Jackson has the most pressure on him because teams have started to figure him out. Where? How do you figure him out, bro?
They think they still have that stupid notion that he can't throw the football.
Doug,
I'm telling you, that's what it is.
you can't figure a player out. You can figure a scheme out. You can't figure out a player because Lamar Jackson is the most dangerous runner in the league because he can legit take any run for a touchdown from any length of the field. Like that's just what he does. I thought the Broncos Ravens game was funny at the end with the Ravens getting their running game streak and Vic Fangio being all mad about it. And John Harbaugh's like, well, I didn't know they had 16-point touchdown plays anymore. And I'm like, yes, sir. We got beef. I love to see it because I agree with John Harbaugh.
I love watching the Broncos get shit on. So,
I mean,
yeah. Yeah.
Like,
hate the Broncos.
You hate them?
Oh, because of the Super Bowl. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
It took me a second to connect the dots.
That and that bum at quarterback.
If I only need 3 yards to get a record, yeah, I'm gonna go for the 3 yards. I don't care when the game is. And you just stop the clock to try and score and cover a spread. Of course, I'm gonna run the ball. Don't get mad. Play some defense. Like, come on, man. This is the NFL. Grow up.
Yeah, grow up. And that's the problem. And that's why the Broncos won't be shit because they're worried about petty shit like that instead of winning football games. So they're bums. Who else? Do we want to talk about the gang? Hold on. I mean, the Cowboys did beat us.
I actually did have I thought something was really interesting from watching. The Chiefs aren't very good on defense.
Not the greatest.
They
really put up 30 on them.
They're really bad. Like the Eagles moved the ball really well on that defense.
Jalen Hurts threw up 387 yards on them.
Their second level defenders, their linebackers are garbage.
Pretty bad. I kind of noticed that too.
Really bad. Like they can't defend the run. And if Chris Jones isn't getting home, they can't rush the passer.
Yeah.
They legitimately have to score 40 points a game. And they can. It was funny watching the game because the Chiefs sleepwalked to 42 points.
Yeah.
Like it was just kind of like, oh, okay, we'll just boom, Tyreek Hill, 60-yard touchdown. Just boom, another touchdown. And then all of a sudden you look up and they're 42 points. And it's like, dang, they can just do this at will. Like, I think a part of Patrick Mahomes' game that we take for granted is how efficient he is. Like, he's not going to he rarely makes like stupid passes. And like every single pass is like, boom, completion. Let's keep it moving. Boom, completion, keep it moving. Bam, touchdown. He's just like that.
Yeah.
You just got to charge the game at that point. But their defense is a really big problem. Like that's going to be a really big problem later on in the season. It could be a problem on Sunday. They play the Bills Sunday.
That's
going to be. Don't do nothing but score. And I know like the Bills are number one in the DVOA metric right now, but they've played the Texans. They played the Steelers week 1. Who else did they play? They played the Dolphins when Tua got hurt.
Yeah.
They haven't really played the most impressive offenses.
Yeah, 100%.
So this is really going to be their barometer for how good of a team they actually are, because I still think like that deep ball isn't deep balling like it was last year. The run game isn't run gaming like it was last year, and that wasn't even that good last year.
Exactly. I don't know. Clyde had a good game. Clyde had a good game, bro.
Well, I'm not talking about the Chiefs. I'm talking about the Bills.
Oh, the Bills, my fault.
Their run game is Josh Allen.
How dare you disrespect Josh Allen?
He's not as good as he was last year, bro. Sorry.
Oh, you
It's the
shut
truth.
your
That is
face.
not
The
a
truth,
bad.
bro. Sorry. That doesn't mean he sucks. It doesn't mean he's sorry or anything.
Josh
It just
Allen
means he's
is
not the
still-
same guy.
Josh Allen is still one of the 7 best quarterbacks in the league. But when I say he's not as good as he was last year, I mean he's not as efficient throwing the deep ball.
Did you guys see what? Hey, did you guys see what? What's that stupid guy on FS1? Nick Wright or whatever his name is? Is that him?
Yeah, that's Nick Wright. There are a lot of stupid people on FS1. We'll get
Okay.
to one later.
We're gonna get on that. Oh, we are gonna talk about that. Wow.
Yes, I want
Let's
to
get
talk
it.
about this. Bro.
Let's get it.
We'll
All right.
talk about it after Ethan's
After
play.
that, yeah. Keep going though.
No, he compared Josh Allen's stats and Daniel Jones and basically tried to paint the picture that Josh Allen is right around where Daniel Jones was or whatever like that.
See, that's stupid.
where
I don't like that.
yeah, and to where I guess they had LaShawn McCoy on the show. I don't even know what the name of the show is. It was like First Things First, whatever they said. Just saw a clip of it. And LaShawn McCoy basically put the man in his place and told him that it's just like that because of they're always in the lead, whatever. I'm just saying it to say, while his numbers aren't impressive, I still think Josh Allen's having a really good year and it shouldn't get overlooked.
I will say Daniel Jones is having a really impressive year.
He's a lot better than he used to be. That's for damn
He's a
sure.
lot better than he used to be. Like they are
Yeah.
a very good 1-3 team. Like they are.
And
they fight.
They've been in games because of Daniel Jones, for being real.
Yeah.
They are a pass interference away from being 2-2 and beating Washington on Thursday Night Football.
Exactly.
He's played really good. Like, I don't know if this is like super sustainable because it is just 1 year, but it's not even a full year. But he has played really well. And if they can keep getting Kadarius Toney involved, which is probably something you should do because you drafted him in the first round, then you never know where this offense can go. But speaking of Fox Sports 1 analysts being loud and wrong all the time.
Hey, bro, this is all you. This is all you. I'm gonna give you your little
Emmanuel
stand.
Acho
Go crazy.
on Fox Sports 1 the other day was talking about Jalen Smith being released by the Cowboys. If you're not aware, Jalen Smith is terrible, horrible, no good, very bad. When people discuss Jalen Smith going to the Packers and they lump him in with Darius Smith and say this Packers defense is going to be scary, you must not know that Jalen Smith is terrible, horrible, no good, very bad. Especially when you lump him in with Zadarius Smith and Kevin King. Kevin freaking King.
He's still on the fact that he's still on that roster is so funny, bro.
He's bad. But anyway, so they're talking about, Emil Acho's talking about how Jalen Smith being released hurts Micah Parsons and plays a video. And one of the things he says in the video, don't move with your eyes. You move with your feet. If you move with your eyes, don't move with your feet. But you can't do both.
Literally, like that's
How do you move with
bro.
your eyes?
You know what trips me out about that? He played linebacker, bro. He played linebacker, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Isn't that insane?
I'm going.
Isn't
to
that the
use
most
my eyes on
insane
this
thing you've
play.
ever heard?
I'm going to
A
use
linebacker
my
ever say.
feet on this play. Your eyes and feet have to move in unison. And the biggest problem with the play that he used to say that is the Panthers went fast 4, meaning the running back motioned out to the strong side. There are only 4 people over there in coverage: the corner, the nickel, Jalen Smith, and Micah Parsons. Because we want to maintain that too high shell. So that means they're both guarding the man. That means he's running to get his man. It's a stick draw concept. Either Sam Darnold can throw the swing or he'll run it in for a touchdown.
Just run that thing in. Thank you.
That's a great play design. And that's a great execution. They caught you in man. It's not like
happens. That's football, bro. Preach. That's football, bro.
don't move.
Get beat sometimes.
Eyes.
But
If you move with your feet, if you move with your eyes, don't move with your feet. But you can't do both. If that were true, Stevie Wonder would be the greatest linebacker to ever play football. What are we doing, man? I can't believe you said this on live TV.
Television.
This is like, people look up to you, bro. Like, you going out here saying this. Like, oh my God, how did we let this on TV?
How did we let this happen? How did we as a collective? How, bro?
We're losing recipes, man.
We're losing recipes, bro. Thank you.
Like,
this is a Cowboys themed episode. We're losing recipes. That's going to be the name of the episode. We are losing recipes.
We're losing recipes, man.
It's wild that guys like that will get a job, but like someone like Katie Nolan gets let go of at ESPN. That shit's just wild.
Ooh. You said it. It's fine though. She's gonna get a bag. I'm not even worried.
What's wild is like Katie Nolan's like really good. Like she's really entertaining. I don't understand why ESPN would let her go, but hey, what do I know?
Hey, it's none of my business, but she's gonna get her bag, so I ain't even worried.
Hey,
Shout out
man.
to her though.
Meadowlark Media. That's probably the next move. But
yeah.
I don't know, man. That might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And you know how much stupid stuff I hear about football?
You're on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm on Twitter, bro.
Yeah.
Jalen Smith being released, like, exposed like so many people for like not paying attention to the past couple of years.
It exposed people who only watch the college highlight tape.
Like, bro, they're like, oh, Jalen Smith. Oh, this Packers defense just got insane. Like, what are you talking about?
I was telling people, like, bro, I was telling Panthers Twitter or whatever, bro, like, if you want him on this team, you don't watch film, like, straight up. Like, you just see names on the stat sheet and you're like, oh, okay, maybe. No, bro.
Yeah, because he's a name.
No, bro. I don't want him playing anything on anything in Charlotte. I don't want him being the janitor, bro. And yeah. I'm sure our janitors are elite. Shout out to them. I don't want Jalen Smith doing that, bro.
I honestly don't see why. As sad as it is, I don't see why he should be in the league at this point. And I mean,
same. I've been trying to be a hater like that.
Yeah. Like, I've been a very vocal critic of Jalen Smith like the past couple of years. And while the release did kind of like, it saddened me because of like the comeback story thing. Like, that was a really cool story, how he was able to come back from that, play at a really high level for like maybe a season and a half, a season. And like, yeah, cool story, but like, he just can't play. And
it's a
like,
cool story.
it was a cool story. You know, like, I mean, like,
this man's just like, oh yeah, cool story.
Genuinely impressive that he came back from that. He always had that positive attitude, but like, he can't play. He like celebrates all the time for some reason, even when like he's making tackles like 20 yards downfield.
He was lit on Sunday, and I'm like, bro, like,
he had one nice play on Sunday.
Down. Yeah, he did.
He had like a tackle for a loss, and then he
he filled that play to the outside. But my thing is, like, Jalen Smith, to me, when I watch him, it doesn't look like he trusts what he's looking at.
And his athleticism is shot. Like,
yeah, he's shot. Like, he's not. I'm not gonna say like he's like done athletically, because he's still like, what it is, like mid-20s. Like,
yeah, 26, I think.
Yeah, he's not done athletically, but you can still see like he cannot run.
It's to where it's a liability on the field.
He's like, not the same player that he used to be. He doesn't have the same athleticism.
Yeah.
Jeff Heath at linebacker.
I think Green Bay
is kind of nice, bro.
So disrespectful.
I think Green Bay will use him opposite Devondre Campbell, and they'll pretty much try and hide him from using him the sideline to sideline. But the key for him is just trusting his eyes. Like, there are a lot of times where he takes himself out of plays. He does so much.
Can I ask you something? When you say he uses his eyes, do you think he uses eyes And his
feet. Like, do you think he uses those in combo, or does he use his eyes?
Or do you think he
then
uses
use
his
his
eyes?
feet, or does he use his feet and then his
then
eyes?
his eyes.
Man.
So I don't think there are some times where he uses his eyes but not his feet, and sometimes he uses his feet but not his eyes. Sometimes he'll use both, and it makes a great play. And Emmanuel Acho probably has like convulsions watching it. But he does one or the other. It's not both.
Yeah. But, you know, as like a human, I guess I hope he finds success. I mean,
how nice.
I don't think it'll happen. And like, it's definitely not likely to happen. But like, you know, hopefully he goes out there and does something. I don't know. Because like, dude, like, I don't know.
Bro, the Packers don't look that promising to me. No.
Yeah, I don't.
I think the problem with the Packers is the defense is not good. Like they're not.
They
good.
stink. If you have to sign Jalen Smith, your defense stinks.
Bro, and they're like, oh, have you seen our linebacker depth? Like, bro, that doesn't make Jalen Smith like good.
That's what I was telling folks.
And also,
even with the, go ahead.
Jalen Smith and Zadarius Smith don't play the same position. When you talk about linebacker depth, I'm not talking about edge rushers.
Edge rushers, because they're edge rushers. See, thank you, bro.
Those are two different positions.
And once again, there's people who don't watch film.
It's crazy, bro. Like,
it's so crazy to me, man.
But I will say, Jalen Smith is probably the second best stacked linebacker on that team, which tells you
that's so sad. That might be the saddest thing that's been said tonight.
Awful.
The Packers linebacker depth isn't good. And they really need Zadarius Smith healthy to generate pass rush. I think Rashawn Gary's still trying to get it going, which is crazy because it's like his fourth year
I
now.
forgot about Rashawn Gary.
Yeah, he's
oh yeah, he's still around, still doing his thing somewhat. He's not terrible.
It's just they're hot and cold. They're a very hot and cold team. They'll probably win the division because that division is not very good.
I don't know, bro. Them Vikes. I'm just playing.
I will say the Vikings offense is probably good enough to get them like 7 wins.
Yeah, bro. I was joking, bro. They're not doing shit.
Yeah.
But they're going to win. The Packers are going to win their division. They're going to get a home game. And then you have to play Aaron Rodgers and Lambeau Field in the playoffs.
I hope it's not Dallas.
It probably, like, knowing how. No, you know what? No, it's not going to be.
Honestly,
because you know what? We're going to beat y'all in the wild card.
Bro,
so you don't have to worry about that, bro.
Damn, Jason, I chill. Y'all just lost, bro.
Bro, guess what? They beat
a
hurt. No, let's talk about the game. Because we keep dancing around it. We keep dancing around these Panthers and these Cowboys.
You're the one dancing around it.
I want to praise both squads because you know what? Damn it. Both of us, you and I.
Now we're playing both sides.
No, that's not what I'm doing.
It's a mutual respect thing, bro.
I have never seen a person talk more shit leading up to a game than Jason.
Oh, y'all don't even know how it was at the stadium.
It was worse at the stadium. Tell
bro. Salute to both sides. What a great job! Like,
they beat us.
They beat
us.
Jason was talking to everyone, bro. He was out here yelling like all loud and rowdy and all that stuff.
He was being a head ass.
Yeah,
like, bro,
I was.
He was like, hey, when we beat y'all, y'all know what's gonna hit y'all.
Oh
like,
no,
it's gonna be crazy, bro.
Guys, Geno Smith is in the game for the Seahawks.
So, anyways, yeah, they lost.
LOL.
No, like Russ might be like hurt.
Oh, he dislocated his finger.
Ooh, that's
in his
throwing hand.
Throwing hand.
Yeah.
I have a friend, a close friend who bet on the Seahawks. I told him, why the hell did you do that?
You cannot bet on this. Look, man. Listen,
he literally, like, he called me. He literally called me asking, like, bro, like, was this a good bet? And I was like, what did you bet on tonight? You bet on Los Angeles, right?
All right, Fox
and
has
he
to
was
chill
like,
with these,
no,
like these animated graphics. They look like dog doo-doo. They gotta chill.
What a mess, bro. That's a mess. I feel bad for Russ, bro.
What is y'all's opinion of Joe Buck?
I think
Do we like Joe Buck, or do we think Joe Buck is a sack of shit?
I'm indifferent. I don't really care.
I'm indifferent. I really don't get like irritated with commentators like other people do. To keep it 1,000.
Troy Aikman, I do get irritated with though.
I don't. I've seen a lot of why.
Ain't that a Cowboys person, bro?
Yeah,
I never thought I'd see the day.
Bro, what a fake.
He's annoying, bro.
It ain't even real.
He's
this
annoying.
man's walking up here. I like listening to Troy Aikman. What is wrong with you? I think
I
Troy
think
Aikman does a good job.
Hey, hold on. No. See how we got away from we got away from the game. Let's get back to the game.
All right.
So
I didn't think you would talk about your team's getting their ass kicked. You know what I'm saying?
We'll get to y'all. We'll get to y'all because at least with us, like, bro, we came in McCaffrey lists. People were calling us the Carolina McCaffreys, dog. And we rolled in the AT&T.
Didn't your teammate come up with that?
What's up?
Didn't your own player say that in an interview?
Perhaps, but that's besides the point.
By the way, before we get to the game, can we talk about this guy's like, oh, we're not the fighting Christian McCaffreys. We would get 10 of the players in the football field. Shut the fuck up. McCaffrey's your entire offense.
Hey, watch this. Watch this.
Give that man the respect
Watch
he
this.
deserves.
This is all I need to say, bro. Ron Rivera beat y'all ass, bro. So I really don't want to hear shit from you. Sorry,
I wasn't talking shit. I was literally giving props to CMC and saying that this man should give him the respect that he deserves as your whole entire offense.
But he's not the entire offense. See, you're disrespecting the rest of the offense when you're saying this.
You're not talking about the person that leads the league in rushing touchdowns.
Sam Darnold. We're not even talking. We're not discussing DJ Moore, who's a top 5 receiver. By the way,
that play DJ Moore made was
insane, bro.
Like he's
Spider-Man, bro.
It's about time DJ Moore got some respect.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Golly.
Jason, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Did y'all win the game?
No, we lost.
No, so you need CMC. Thank you. That's all we need.
Because we didn't boys, bro. Like,
that's not the reason they lost. The reason they lost
though.
is because their defense tried to match personnel. They tried to go light against 12 personnel, and they got ran into the ground.
Nah, they missed CMC. I'm not going to hear it. CMC could have played defensive back if he was healthy.
But the defense, that wasn't the problem. The problem was they got ran into the ground when they went lighter against 12 personnel, when they should have went heavier against 12 personnel and lighter against 11.
Listen, if Christian McCaffrey had my hamstrings, he could have played defensive end easy. You know what I'm saying?
If you say so, bro.
Anyway,
Christian McCaffrey, have you seen him just walking around?
The Cowboys.
Yeah.
No, why?
I will say one nice thing about the Cowboys.
Can you finish what you were saying, please?
Their run game is really good.
It scared me.
It's really good again.
Really good.
The offensive line is bad.
The reason it's really good again is because Tyron Smith is healthy again, and he's really good again.
Mm-hmm.
Feels good.
Neck
roll
for now.
Neck roll's been off.
For now,
the neck roll is off. It hasn't been off in half a decade.
All I'm saying is that run game is real valuable, ain't it? Them running backs really matter.
Really valuable, right?
The running backs aren't the valuable part.
Running backs really matter.
It's everything else. Like Connor McGovern playing fullback. Dude's the top fullback.
Zeke really matters right now, don't he?
Zeke is looking real.
Abram will go to any extent necessary to shit on running backs. And Zeke, it is so really wild.
Yeah, it is so wild because Zeke literally is why y'all were cheering loud as hell. Because of Zeke, bro. Zeke
really
had a good game, bro.
Pay your running backs.
Zeke put Dallas on his back this week. Side note, in person, Abram, can I ask you a question since now we weren't watching on television? In person, can we now understand why Dalton Schultz is just an average tight end? Captain fumbles and drops.
Okay.
He did. Yeah. And you know what's even wild about that?
Can we talk about the forward progress?
Right? What if
absolutely trucks it? That was a fumble,
bro. That was clearly, I was like, bro, when it happened, I was like, bro, I know where we at, bro. I wasn't even.
And then y'all got a call later, bro.
What call?
I don't remember exactly what call it was, but there was definitely a call.
Abram shut up.
And Amari Cooper pushed off.
That was a clear push off, but I knew what.
Amari Cooper was playing hurt.
I knew what.
Who cares?
So hold on, wait. I'm sorry, I forgot, guys. Just because we're playing hurt, we can do whatever the fuck we want on the field. Yeah. That's genuinely acceptable. You're hurt. That's okay. take a man's knees. It's fine. You know what? You got a crowbar? We'll Tanya Harding that DB. Let's go.
So y'all are focusing on that. Y'all are focusing on like that.
Hey, bro, but y'all
instead of the throw, bro. Like the throw.
It was a great throw.
Like,
fantastic
It was a great throw.
The throw doesn't negate the pass interference.
But it's cool. Like once again, I knew what the battle was. I knew walking into that stadium that we weren't going to get shit. Like we knew. Like I guarantee you, every single player in that locker room knew.
All I will say is the Dallas Cowboys have been confirming my priors that I had before the season, which was Zeke being good again would really help that team, and Dak is a top 5 quarterback.
But
yeah,
you were hating on Trevon Diggs though.
Oh my God! No one was hating on Trevon.
Can I say this? Can I say this? By the
way,
no. JP said like pretty much in verbatim. He said he's not good.
He did not. He just said he's not defensive player of the year.
You can go back to the first podcast,
for which he isn't.
It's there.
No,
DJ Moore was cooking him the entire game. Now the 2 picks were great, and turnovers are extremely valuable. Let's not get that twisted.
He cooked him on like one play, bro. Like,
but like
one of those.
Abram, can I ask you a question? Can you get up off your knees and stop sucking off every Cowboys player? Like,
I'm just saying, like,
60, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. It feels good to have a team that can like win. I know you don't know what it's like to like root for like a winning team this season, but like,
bro, Kentucky is 5-0, bro. I know exactly what it feels like. We ain't lost yet.
No, I'm talking about the NFL,
Kentucky's
bro.
5-0.
Don't act like the Falcons don't exist. Like,
I don't have an NFL team. I don't
garbage.
know. I don't know.
Hey, let's talk about the Falcons, bro. Let's talk about that game.
They suck. That's it. We don't need to talk anything else.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The Falcons losing the way they did is
it's so Falcons.
Hold on, wait.
That's classic Falcons, bro.
Abram, you are not hurting my feelings. I know where I'm at.
Cowboys are a good team.
I don't
That's
sit
all I gotta
on
say,
my
bro.
knees
Like,
and suck off every Falcons player known to man.
Bro.
I don't just recognize a Falcons player and be like, good. Whip your dog now, you know?
Bro,
that's not how I roll.
Ethan, that's cap, bro. The way you talk about Matt Ryan, bro. Come on,
bro.
Fair enough. I'll start Matt Ryan any day. We can twice on Tuesday.
The Heineken pass to Terry McLaurin to tie the game.
All right, stop laughing.
Tie the game, bro.
But I still have a point to make about the Cowboys. Can we acknowledge that Dalton Schultz isn't this great tight end? Abram,
I didn't say he was great, bro. I said he's good.
Your exact words were that he was really good and one of the best tight ends in the league.
No,
that would
I said he's good,
as great.
bro. Like,
that would classify as great.
I don't think you have like
you
need to get your memory checked or something, man. Like,
Dalton Schultz is the most average tight end known to man. And it's proved by Jeff Swarm or Swarm, whatever his name is, right? Jeff Shawarma, right? We're gonna name him after a food. Jeff Shawarma over here is getting open and running up the field, right? Jeff Shawarma, right, can do exactly what Dalton Schultz does. Dalton Schultz is replaceable. Tight ends don't matter. Look at me, I got a thumb up my ass. I can say shit too.
I think what was said was Dalton Schultz was a top 10 tight end.
I mean, like,
one of the best tight ends in the league. I'm not like, you're helping me. Thank you, JP.
Can I read some stats off? Can I read some stats off real quick?
Oh, fuck you, Jason.
So, Dalton Schultz has 20 receptions for 201 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Bro, he just started cooking.
Kyle Pitts.
Oh no.
Oh, 15 receptions for 189 yards. 0 touch. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just reading off stats, bro. That's
I have said from the on. We talked about it before being on the podcast. I didn't expect much out of Kyle Pitts because he's a rookie tight end. It's his first year in the league. That's one of the hardest positions to learn, and from a playbook standpoint and trying to play in the NFL. I didn't expect Kyle Pitts to have a great year. I never once expected Kyle Pitts to have a great year, and he's not, right? And that was kind of expected for me. But Kyle Pitts isn't good right now in the NFL in terms of tight end standpoint. As a receiver, if we were to force feed him the ball and get him open, which we're gonna have to do against the Jets.
Just a quick update. Geno Smith is leading a comeback.
He did.
I said that.
No way.
Geno Smith, man.
Do we have a quarterback?
Geno was going to be so good. I wanted him to be so good, so bad.
Do we have a quarterback in Seattle? Guys,
dude, I believe it.
Russ might be losing his job.
That would make
bro. You put it in the air.
until that one dude comes up and punches Gino in the jaw again, bro. Like,
I forgot that happened. That's so
He
funny.
did get socked in the face, didn't he?
He did, yeah, bro.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. We're talking about the Falcons and
No, we're not. We're continuing on with whatever.
and the football team. No, let's talk about Washington and Atlanta because it's a game that we have to cover.
They're both
so the Atlanta Falcons.
terrible.
I do want to say something nice about the Falcons, which is Cordell Patterson's MVP.
Cordell Patterson's elite, bro. I like him.
Cordell
Did you guys
Patterson
see the
is
sound clip? Did you guys see the sound clip from what's his name? Arthur Smith. I almost called him Arthur Brown. From Arthur Smith. I don't even know my own head coach's name. Fuck the dude. He's not good. I'm sorry. I need to backtrack that.
I like your thoughts together. You good.
I like Arthur Smith. I'm sorry. No, I don't know. So the video, he apparently walked up to Cordell Patterson after one of his touchdowns and said, I think I have you on my fantasy team, which is the only reason Cordell Patterson's getting the ball.
Well, I have him on one of my fantasy teams now. So me and Arthur Smith are in the same boat.
Oh yeah,
Great.
guys! I won my first fantasy game in our league. Like, so I'm basically guaranteed to go to the Super Bowl. At this point.
You're congratulations on being 1-3.
1-3, bro. Hey, it's a start. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I'm going to the Super Bowl now. Like, straight up.
It's a start towards 24 hours in Waffle House.
Trending upwards.
Like, can we talk about teams that are actually like 500 or above?
Can we talk about undefeated teams?
Bro.
And crickets.
Kentucky.
The Cardinals are.
We can talk all day about Kentucky.
Georgia's coming for that ass, but we already had that discussion before.
Why? Why do you have to continue to come after me? I don't
because
understand it.
y'all are not like that.
Let me live. I just want to live. I just want to fucking live.
So anyway, speaking of, we're gonna go back to Washington and the Falcons, bro. Because what happened, dog? What happened, bro?
I'm not gonna lie.
We're not good. Like, I don't know what else you want me to say.
That is a very
Falcons. Our defense is awful. When you're playing a top flight wide receiver in the NFL like Terry McLaurin, you're gonna get burnt. DJ Morse, Christian McCaffrey, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Michael Thomas when he's back. Like any of those guys, they're all gonna torch us this year. Like it is what it is. These are the facts of life.
I will say they did get screwed on that last drive because that was a clear delay of game. But it is also the most Falcons way to lose that game. Off of this delay of game.
Charge it to the game, man.
Are you guys happy now?
So
can we talk about
the Jaguars game if we want? I mean,
we can talk about the Jags too. I mean, like
I was at the game.
Yeah,
can we go back
about it, bro?
I can tell you the exact moment that we lost the game. Because
I would like to.
The exact moment that we lost the game is when we didn't convert on 4th and goal from the 1 because we decided to run a shotgun quarterback draw.
Yeah.
I said to my friend, we were sitting there like, yeah, we lost.
That was funny.
And my biggest thing is like, just run a quarterback sneak. I think the design was for an option play and Trevor just made the wrong read. He could have pitched it to James Robinson. But again, just run a quarterback sneak. It's not hard. Just put your big guys on their big guys and have your 6'6" quarterback just follow them into the end zone. But honestly, like, I can't even be like super mad at that game because schematically, they threw everything they had at the Bengals. They were running cover 3. They were running too high. They were running 0 blitz. They were playing cover 1. They were playing 2-man. It just doesn't work. Because they don't have talent. That last drive, the talent started to win the game. That's just how it's going to be. But Trevor Lawrence looked great. That was all that mattered. And then Urban Meyer decided to go stick his fingers up a lady's butt in Cincinnati. And like, I really feel bad for the lady because now she's getting called all kinds of names on the internet.
Can anyone?
Defense of Urban Meyer. And nobody should be defending Urban Meyer for real. Like, Urban Meyer does not deserve the benefit of the doubt.
No, he doesn't.
That's
like
at this point. He doesn't.
I bet that man's all about premature ejaculation, though, if we could be real. I bet those pants were full, if you know what I mean.
Why is that in your brain?
Yeah. Why do you always come to this stuff, Ethan? Like Why is that the connection your brain made?
Don't act like none of y'all weren't thinking it. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't.
Like
Not at all.
that's a
At all.
50-year-old dude with a 24-year-old woman. Like that man had some premature ejaculation. I don't care what anyone says. You know.
Hey, bro, that's what you think.
That man was ready to get rough and wild. Who knows? He may have. It just wasn't caught on camera.
Hey, I will say in the video, he is really trying to negotiate down there.
There was no negotiation. He was rubbing
really
straight up on
wasn't,
everything
like,
that
bro,
existed
straight
down
up
there.
Grope shawty, like, bro, you can't do that in public, bro. If you're bold enough to do that in public, like even
At
with
your
me and my
own
girl,
restaurant,
like at your own restaurant,
With
like
with a picture of you and your wife up behind the bar.
behind the bar, bro. Even with me and like my girl, bro, I don't like go out and like just do that shit like at no fucking bar, bro. And you mean to tell me you finna do this with some random shawty who's not even your wife, and your face is on the wall with your wife, bro? That's nasty,
and
bro.
also we are forgetting you are Urban freaking
You're
Meyer.
Urban Meyer, dog. You're
This
a
guy taught
bro.
a character and ethics class at Ohio State. How do you think that went?
I mean,
I don't think it was really like. I think that everyone in that class got an A.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you cheated on your girl. You cheated on your girlfriend / wife as well. A+, bro. Great job. Send me a pic after. Maybe we can hit it up together.
Nah,
No, I'm saying they didn't have class, bro. That's what I'm saying.
The funniest part of this whole saga to me,
That's not what I was saying.
is the mayor of the city of Jacksonville taking time out of his busy day. He could be doing anything else to help the city of Jacksonville, but no. He's gonna go on Twitter and defend the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
No, he didn't.
I promise you, I can send you the tweet, bro.
Did he really?
Yes, he did.
Wow.
Like, he doesn't mention Urban Meyer explicitly, but if you read
Is it like one of those like don't judge unless like
Yeah, it's very cryptic,
bro,
really. Like,
bro,
so
this man can be doing so much better things for the city of Jacksonville. But you're out here defending the head coach of a private business. You're not even involved in that business. Nobody likes you, bro. You are literally unlikable. The funniest part is, like, so early last year, he was on Twitter in a heated debate with one of his political rivals. And he accused said rival on Twitter of cheating on his wife. On Twitter, in public forums. So his political rival went back at him and said, hey, man, I won't be talking about cheating on wives, considering you are known to hang out with hired women in Clay County. The mayor of the city of Jacksonville. This is worse than soap operas, bro.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
You can't make this up. I don't know.
Hey, who hasn't spent their night hanging out with the woman of the night? You know what I'm saying?
But from Clay County? Clay County don't even got 5 women.
Okay, can I ask? Okay, so as someone who was born in Florida, which explains a lot about me, for me.
Yes, it does. Oh my God, it does. Wow.
You knew that though. Like,
Yeah, but every time like I'm reminded, it's like, oh, yeah.
It explains a lot. It does. It can. You know, I understand. It explains some things. For sure.
Mhm.
Where's Clay County?
Clay County is Panhandle.
See, I've never ventured up to the Panhandle. There's some crazy shit that goes on around
You
here.
don't-
y'all
don't
have
have to.
panhandles too.
Yeah,
You don't
that's
have
the
to.
South.
You don't.
You grow up in Florida and they say stay away from the Panhandle. You think shit's really crazy down there around Tampa, Clearwater? Oh, bro, you go out to the Panhandle.
Mm-hmm.
You will run into some wild shit.
Clay County's actually closer to St. Augustine, which is on the other side, but it's like south of Jacksonville.
Oh, this man just straight dislocated the hell out of his finger.
Yeah,
That's nasty. That's ugly looking. I thought I dislocated my finger last night, guys, and my pinky's more swollen than a Vienna sausage.
Hey, take some acetaminophen, bro. You'll be all right.
Nah, we good. I'm a real man. I tough this out.
All right, be stupid. Enjoy.
Either way, I just hope the roller coaster ends. I just want it to stop.
I hope it never stops. I love waking up hearing Urban Meyer's sex
I'm
stories.
not gonna lie,
honestly
it's
great.
so fun. Like just waking up and seeing chaos.
I want to wake up every Monday morning from now on with Urban Meyer foray stories, like just his venture into the other side and the dark wilds. Like I just want to wake up and just like be entrenched in that because it was so much fun. Like I was sipping on coffee, reading Urban Meyer stories, watching this man rub up between a girl's butt crack for no reason at his own bar. Didn't take the team flight home.
2 days.
His 22-year-old franchise quarterback is more mature than him. Like I just love everything about
this. That's the crazy thing. He said in the press conference, like, yeah, I told Trevor not to go on his bachelor party in Vegas because you gotta look out for the team. What are you doing?
Insane.
Nah, man, you gotta let that kid live.
Again, I really kind of just died because like the Michael Silver report that came out like on Sunday, I think it's an entire thread that's really great, but not for me. I kind of just died inside reading it. But I just want to let you know, while I'm reading this, it has been 1 month of football, 4 games. The Urban Meyer situation, this quoted from Michael Silver, the Urban Meyer situation in Jacksonville has reached a crisis point, especially in the locker room. One player told me he has zero credibility in that stadium. He had very little to begin with. It is 1 month into the season, 4 games, and we've already lost the team. Players were particularly put off by the fact that Meyer canceled Monday's team meeting as he dealt with the uproar over the videos of him and a young woman getting cozy in that Ohio bar. He even canceled the team meeting. He was too scared, a player said. Instead, Meyer only apologized to position groups individually. He portrayed the woman in the videos as a random person who was just there dancing. Suffice to say, his audience was highly skeptical. Said one player, we looked at him like WTF. Right when he left, everyone started dying laughing, and he knew it. Bottom line, said the player, it's bad. I don't know how he's going to function. It's been 1 month. We've been here for
1 month.
Like, I keep saying this on Twitter, like, it's been 1 month because it's so shocking. It's been a month into the season, and we're already at the point where Urban Meyer might be gone. Like,
after a month. Who's the replacement, buddy?
It'll probably be Darrell Bevell.
Yeah, that's the safe choice.
My first thought was Charlie Strong because he's technically listed as the assistant head coach. But it'll probably be Darrell Bevell because, like, he's done this before.
Yeah.
He did this last year. But honestly, again, this feels – I'm not even excited for the game Sunday. I'm just ready for it to be over, bro. Like, you know that meme I made where it's like the Jaguars like slowly sapping my football enjoyment?
Mm-hmm.
This is exactly what that is. Like, we should be talking about how good Trevor Lawrence looked on Thursday. Instead, we're talking about Urban Meyer getting nasty with a girl in a bar, that his bar with his face on it, his name on it, Urban Meyer Chop House. And then it's just, I'm ready for it to end, guys. I'm ready for it to end. I thought this would be fun. It's not. I'm not having fun anymore. I wasn't having fun to begin with. After that Chris Doyle thing, I really just stopped having fun.
Yeah. Honestly, I think like I knew that like things were gonna go south for y'all when the whole Tebow thing started. That's when I kind of realized they're not serious at all. Between that and honestly, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I didn't really think about it for real, but the whole the buddy y'all drafted in the first round.
Travis Etienne.
Yeah, like before. Yeah, like that whole fiasco, like that's.
I'm not even worried about that, honestly. That is on-field stuff. I'm not worried about that. You can't hire Chris Doyle and then say you vetted sources. He never was truly reprimanded for being racist, known racist.
Yeah.
You can't hire him. And then after you let him go, you get bashed by the Fritz Pollard Alliance. Mm. The Tebow thing, not a good move. Especially now considering that we don't have any good tight ends on the roster. Dan Arnold looked really good on Thursday, but we just got him 3 days ago.
Yeah.
He literally hopped off the bus and went straight into the game.
Y'all welcome.
Look, man, he's the best tight end we got on the roster. And it works. Like schematically, he fits the offense.
Mm-hmm. Good
But
business.
the problem with all this Urban Meyer stuff is I bet you nobody would care about this if the Jaguars were 3-1. Nobody would care about this video if they were 3-1. Nobody would care about Urban Meyer spending the night in Ohio after a solid team win against the Bengals on Thursday Night Football. Nobody would care. But that's been the thing about Urban Meyer. You want to be the win at all costs guy. You have to win to do that stuff.
Lose at all costs.
Because if you're going to be bad,
That's also his thought on premature ejaculation.
I was really making a point there. Like, I was legit.
He wants to lose it at all costs. You know what I'm saying? He wants to lose it at all costs. I just wanted to make sure that you guys connected the dots with me.
Can we do him, please?
No, absolutely not. I'm here to bring the entertainment. You know, I'm
It's
here to
all he
answer
can
all
really-
the hard hitting questions about premature ejaculation. Like, I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying?
You're answering.
This is my role and
Okay.
responsibility.
Why did you place this upon yourself?
As someone who watched the Falcons get up 28-3 in the Super Bowl, I know all about premature ejaculation because I came way before I needed to, and we lost. So
And y'all lost.
that's exactly what I just
In
said.
the most, I know. And I'm saying, like, in the most embarrassing way, like, ever. Like we've been in that thing twice and we lost twice. We didn't, like, no one cares about bro, people still say 28-3. Like,
That's on T-shirts, bro.
they sell
It
T-shirts,
is.
bro. No one's, like, caring about Cam's fumble, bro.
Tom Brady's
Like,
still trolling.
Actually, people still do care about Cam's fumble.
actually, they do, but it's not, like, as big as
Hold on, wait. This comes from the guy that I think, if I'm not mistaken, Jason, didn't you just post something on Twitter about the fumble, like literally today or the other day?
Yeah, I did, but that's me. I'm not everybody.
People don't.
I'm not
people don't
everybody.
remember to talk about it near as much. This
I
man
was
gonna
was
say,
posting something
the
about it.
people who
I haven't
care
talked
about
about 28-3 in years.
The people who care
That's
about the
me,
Cam
though.
fumble live on a side of Twitter that I don't want to be on, which is the Whitlock side of Twitter. I don't want to be on that side.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's
Jason lives on that side.
Wow, that is a statement. Like,
Deep
Nah.
cut. Deep cuts. Deep
that is
cuts.
a deep cut, man.
No.
That's brown.
Bro,
I'm not
JP,
even like
did he
Magnus. I
not,
know
did
what
he
I'm
not
about,
post?
bro.
Did he not post the clip of that fumble on his Twitter?
Those
then
are
say
Yeah,
something
did you-
about it?
words.
Yeah, did you want me to say what I said though? Which literally is
Listen,
the
facts
antithesis
are
of
optional.
what you
Facts
just
are
said.
optional. I'm not here for your facts.
It's literally the antithesis of your statement.
Dang,
bro.
you Ethan,
I
you
said
start to hang out-
same selfish,
What'd you say?
anti-vaxxer energy, bro. Do you think
Ethan.
Jason Whitlock cares about anti-vaxxers, bro?
I think he cares a lot, you know.
He probably is one.
He probably is.
What
So
were
what you just said was bullshit.
JP, what
so
were
what
you
you
saying?
just said was invalid.
Saying-
So
I was
you look
saying-
goofy. So you look
I was
goofy
saying-
just like the Falcons because they're
before
ass.
you even talked, I knew what you said. I said facts are optional. Okay.
I was saying that
I feel like
You
if I
said-
say
you
facts
said-
are optional, everything I say should be excused.
see that's the thing. You said facts are optional, so I was gonna say, dang girl, you really be hanging out on
I mean, like,
Whitlock.
come on, dog. You compare me to
Oh,
Jason
chill
Whitlock,
out,
bro. You think
bro.
I'm not gonna talk my shit, bro? Like, come on, bro. You compare me to Jason Whitlock, bro. You compare me to
I didn't compare you to Jason Whitlock. I
not
said you
compare me,
hang
but
out
you
on
put me on
corner
that
of
side,
Twitter,
bro.
you know?
Don't associate me with Lord Slug, bro. Jabba the Hutt, bro. Don't compare me to that. Don't put me anywhere near him.
Really-
Don't put me anywhere near him.
You really put
Acho,
that,
don't put me near no Sage Steel, bro. None
you
of
really
that,
did
bro.
put that in the
Y'all know what I'm about, bro. Hell no.
You really
Hell
did
no.
put that in the like that is legit like
That was
that is
funny.
like
I love it.
grounds for sue. You could sue him, bro, for
Yeah, bro. Don't ever associate me with them. Hell no, bro. Hell no. Now I'm gonna talk more shit about the Falcons being ass, bro, because y'all are really ass, bro.
We are.
Yeah, it's hilarious to be. Hey, bro, Matt Ryan
Not
done.
hilarious.
Matt Ryan done.
Oh,
No. Not at all, actually.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see what the Panthers do to them.
Really good,
Panthers.
especially when they
they
can
gotta play
protect.
the Jets. They got to get
Y'all would
back.
probably lose to the Jets to be 1,000.
Panthers gonna smack
before we
the
came on this
Falcons.
podcast,
Cowboys
I
are
said Michael
gonna
Carter's
smack
going
the
to run
Falcons.
for.
Like
What'd you say, Abram?
What's
I
that?
said, the
You
Panthers
said
and
something about the
Cowboys are gonna
Cowboys.
smack the Falcons.
The
my
Panthers
God,
and the
bro.
Cowboys are gonna what the Falcons?
Smack the Falcons. Like
Oh yeah,
mess
absolutely.
them up, bro.
Yeah,
Gonna be brutal.
I mean,
hilarious.
we do have to discuss like sending the Falcons and like the Jets over to London is like the most disrespectful thing to international relations like ever.
Yeah,
Might start like another war between us and
They're gonna
Britain.
start like.
Didn't we already say this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of.
yeah, we did, but we're just reiterating it because
Yeah.
that's like bad.
Yeah, I
football.
was about to say. I think this is verbatim how the last conversation
This is like-
went. Literally, maybe 20 minutes ago.
It's gonna be like bad football. Like,
We're ESPN. We're putting on loop. This is our second hour.
really starting to feed around here.
Right.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh
man,
man.
I will say,
is
something
Dak
really-
Prescott's arm all right? We'll never know.
that really kind of surprised me from last week's games is how good Arizona is. And this is a real shameless plug. I wrote about it for Football Outsiders. You can read it at Football Outsiders. How Kyler Murray has basically become an MVP candidate without actually like Cliff Kingsbury actually schematically changing anything about the offense. It's still the air raid. It's still a bunch of screens and curls and stuff. Kyler Murray has gotten really, really good. He's gotten a lot better at throwing within structure, and he's gotten a lot better throwing the ball deep. This team's really good, man. I was
Remember?
one of the guys before the season. I was like, this team sounds really good on paper.
Oh, I threw plenty of shade.
They're really good.
Both of y'all were talking so much shit. I remember.
Oh, yeah, I absolutely was. And I'll be honest with you, I'm still not ready to say that they're that good. I am not. I'm not a fan. Just not a fan.
My biggest thing is Kyler Murray is the straw that stirs the drink. I wrote about it in the story. If Kyler Murray gets slowed down by an injury just a little bit, that offense is going to go off a cliff because a lot of their explosive plays are Kyler save us.
Yeah.
Kyler do something cool.
Yeah.
Like they had a 3rd and 16 against the Rams, and Kyler Murray scrambled and picked up the first down after stutter stepping a linebacker, which is hilarious, by the way. But a lot of their offense is still Kyler Murray figuring it out and improvising, which is cool. But if that's not working, then what are you going to do on offense? I think the defense has played a lot better than I gave them credit for. JJ Watt he's a hilarious football player, man, because he's still like really good, but he's also like, he's not JJ Watt from 2015. But even JJ Watt now is really good. Chandler Jones is awesome, but their defensive back play has been really good. Byron Murphy, Buda Baker been really good at safety, and they've gotten really good play from Marco Wilson. So
Isaiah Simmons.
Look, man, them second level defenders, Zaven Collins, Isaiah Simmons are playing out of their minds.
Playing good ball, man. I told you about these Cardinals, man.
I love how they play. I want to look at their schedule to see what they have.
Let's look at it, man.
Because it might get real interesting. So they play the Niners this week. They're probably going to win.
That's a dope.
Next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks.
Wait,
They are at Cleveland.
I think they dub Cleveland, bro.
They're at home against Houston.
Dub.
They're at home against Green Bay.
They're at home.
Yep.
That's a dub, bro. I don't like
They
Green.
go to San Francisco.
That might be an L.
And then November 14th, they play the Carolina Panthers.
That's an L because everyone's gonna be locked up.
Boy, I'm not gonna lie. That Browns game is going to be a really good test for this Cardinals defense, because where I think they struggle a lot is they can't fit the run very well right now. They're not good at fitting the run. And the Browns are going to do what the Browns do, which is beat the crap out of you in the run game.
Just use your O-line.
I know we talked about like how they look bad throwing the ball, but Cleveland's defense might be really good. Like Myles Garrett is a legitimate, like, he's playing like a defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
Like
Hall of Famer right there, man.
Bro, what he did to the Vikings offensive line, and it wasn't just one left tackle, it was everybody. Everybody got the smoke. Like, it was hilarious. I think there was one play where he was they ran an end and tackle stunt, and he like crashed into the guard and like bull rushed him, knocked him straight to the ground, and then got a sack. And I was like, wait, what do you expect? Like, you got to double the dude or something. You got to triple team him. I think he's at the point right now where, like, I'm not going to say he's the best edge rusher in the game right now, but he's certainly top 3, if not top 2. Like,
who's number 1? I'm curious. Still on the train. I understand.
I still think TJ Watt is number 1 because he's disruptive at everything. Like, he's disruptive rushing the passer, dropping into coverage against the run. I think top end Myles Garrett is like Super Saiyan levels, bro.
Right there, yeah.
Like, he'd be right there. But I would be remiss if we're talking about top edge rushers and not talking about Brian Burns. We haven't talked about the Panthers yet, bro. What's up? Why are we dodging the best defense in football? Why? I think their game plan against the Cowboys was kind of weird to me.
I thought so too.
I just thought they didn't play the run very well. Like,
we didn't play the run. Yeah.
Personnel, you putting all your light personnel in against 2 tight ends.
Yeah, like, I don't like, for this game in particular, like, I was a little disappointed in Phil Snow, just a little bit, because I've seen what he's done previously. So I have faith, and I've seen what he's been building, and I've been extremely impressed. But at the same time, bro, like, you're playing against the Dallas Cowboys and you're going up against Ezekiel Elliott. Like, I get that we showed a lot of respect to Dak. We absolutely did. And rightfully so, because it's Dak Prescott. He's a top 5 quarterback. I used to not say that.
Thank you.
But yeah,
I remember when you didn't say that.
Yeah, bro. I used to slander Dak, bro, because it was funny. And also because I genuinely believed that he was a dick and knocker, but I was wrong.
I wouldn't be surprised if, like, a lot of people, maybe some people on this pod, might have him top 3.
Nah, not yet. You are, though. That's what you think.
Mahomes, Rodgers, Dak?
Nah.
It's not crazy. Who do you have above him, Jason?
Right now, I would rather have Kyler Murray right now than him. Honest to God, probably right. Yeah. Let me think. Let me make sure. Because I would take.
Dak is playing at such a high level, like.
Yeah, bro.
He's like everything above the shoulders.
Yeah, like, you got to think
his reads, bro. He was cooking us, bro. And, like, it was genuinely impressive.
His audible game's been like crazy, bro. Like,
amazing.
The stuff Matt Rule was saying was like factual, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
so, like, yeah,
he's checking in and out when he needs to. Like,
I would go for my top 5 right now. I go Mahomes, Rodgers.
Wow. Sorry. The Seahawks got the ball back with 2 minutes and like 10 seconds left on the clock, and Geno just threw a pick right before the 2 minute. Like, literally first pass after they got the ball back on the 16-yard line.
That's tough.
Threw a pick. Oh, well, Tyler Lockett fell. Looked like he tried to get a call, but there was no contact.
But I would say
don't you miss Russ?
Rodgers, Dak. Right now, Kyler is definitely up there right now. And then 5, I'd say Brady. Brady is still like,
yeah, he's still
like really good. Even that game, like, against the Patriots in the rain, like, he did just enough Brady stuff to beat Bill Belichick.
Exactly.
Like, Bill Belichick had the best game plan to beat the Buccaneers, like, on defense. And they really didn't do anything different. They just play cover one man the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
But Brady just made plays. And it's insane to think about like now because he's 45, but he's still like top 5, man. And then just outside, I mean, you got Russ, Josh Allen, and Lamar. Sort that out the way you want. And then Stafford, it kind of takes a clip. I think like quarterback play, like elite quarterback play, kind of takes a cliff off after Lamar and Josh Allen.
Can I ask you something?
Because I don't
ask you
think
something that sounds insane, but
I don't think Stafford is. I think Stafford's too volatile.
Yeah, he is.
He throws a lot of cool, like deep touchdown passes, but they don't have games like he's having right now, where it's kind of the offense is kind of clunky.
Yeah.
And outside of Stafford, who would you put in that top 10? Tannehill? And I don't think Tannehill's that great.
You know who should be in that list at this point?
We're not gonna do this. Are we? This is too far.
No way.
This is too far.
No way.
Nah, not yet. Not yet. Top 15. He's top 15. He's top 15. He's absolutely top 15.
Yeah, he is.
You got to give him that.
Average. He's playing like an average quarterback.
Yeah. Come back to me in like 3 weeks.
But him getting average is probably going to get Joe Brady a head coaching job.
It's going to make me so
like
sad.
The way he's gotten Sam Darnold to play.
Yeah.
After being the worst quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
That's insane, man.
I'm impressed. He's probably going to be gone, and I'm going to be sad. Yeah, but
I love how their offense is set up where you give him the answers like during the play. Like you can see it going through Sam Darnold's mind as he goes to drop back the pass. Like, okay, here's my first read. Boom. If it's not there, take this. It'll be open. Boom. If that's not open, boom, we got a third read here. It's not asking him to do too many complex stuff.
Yeah.
And that's where Sam Darnold really excels. And he's also like running the ball. And the thing about
Vanilla Vic.
And I hate to do this.
I don't like that.
With all the design runs they call for Sam Darnold, I'm just like, man, this would look really great if it was Justin Fields.
It would, wouldn't it?
Like, this would look awesome.
It would look so cool. But you know what? Vanilla Vic is doing his thing, man. So them 2 picks were atrocious. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I was really disappointed.
He got baited.
Yeah, he straight up got baited. It happens. But, you know, he's growing and he's progressing. And that's all I'd like to see. But that doesn't even matter because Trent Dilfer won a ring. Just saying.
Yeah, but Trent, okay, I know where
that's a different time.
I know where this is going, but yeah, it was a different time, and the 2000 Ravens were historically great.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Gilly Lock comes back in a few weeks. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I really like that pickup for them, not only because they traded a 2023 6th-round draft.
A six, bro.
Not even this year's 6. It's next year's 6.
Mm-hmm.
But they play a lot of man coverage already. So now you have J.C. Horn when he's healthy, Stephon Gilmore, C.J. Henderson, Boye, Dante Jackson. C.J. Henderson might be CB5 in that group.
To be honest, yeah. 4 or 5.
When's Horn supposed to come back?
Horn is
supposed to come back.
Like playoffs. If playoffs, when we made the playoffs, keep it 1,000.
I thought it was like a 4 to 8 week injury.
Nah, bro. He broke his foot, dog.
I wouldn't rush back for broken foots.
Yeah, bro.
Broken feet.
No, I was just asking. I have no idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, playoffs time.
Yeah, he'll be back around the playoffs. Once he gets back, then you can run a lot of they run a lot of 6 DB formations. You can
He was really good.
Shutting shit down. Like, he shut me up.
I
First
told
game.
Dude, he played really good, man.
Yeah.
Just to see, I honestly though, I was really thankful that it wasn't Achilles or anything serious like that, because that would have been devastating.
Yeah.
The rookie defenders have been really good. Like Pat Surtain is the truth.
I know, bro. I know.
And then Micah Parsons is everything that you wanted in Micah Parsons.
Mm-hmm.
I think Azeez Ojulari is playing really good. Jalen Phillips is doing fine, but Miami's in a real weird spot.
Yeah.
Like, it's so crazy how, like, their offensive line has just not developed.
No,
We
it
were
hasn't.
high on
But
them too.
they've had from what I was reading, I saw something today. They had 4 different offensive line coaches in the past. I think it was like 2 years or 26 months, whatever it was. And they've all taught and expected different things to those linemen. So at that point, it's kind of like, well, now you know why they're struggling, is that they haven't had consistent coaching. And it's just a constant change and carousel.
Yeah, I don't think Austin Jackson is ready at this point. He stops his feet. He's not good with hand placement, and he's just not strong at this point.
Not league strong. His levels.
He's getting bowled over, and he's supposed to be protecting to his blind side. It's just,
yeah, bro.
I don't want to say their rebuild is a failure at this point. I don't want to say it, but it's not looking really great. Like, you have an elite defense, but it's you're wasting the primes of Byron Jones and Xavier Howard by not fielding a competent offensive line. The offensive line has one veteran of the group. I think that's Matt Score. You need like a veteran tackle or something if you really want to make a run at this. And like, I know the whole thing is like, you drafted Tua instead of Justin Herbert, who is the truth and a half, by the way. I know. That's the other quarterback who's in the top 10.
Yep.
Justin
Herbert. Herbs. Yeah, Herbs is better than Darnold for sure. For sure.
Herbert is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. I'll just say it.
All right,
like,
that's
that dude is something else. Nah, I think he is.
I'm not ready to say that.
I wouldn't say 5. I'd give you 10.
I give you like
who would be in front of him? I would say Allen, Mahomes, Dak, and Murray.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar.
Oh, Lamar. So maybe 6 then.
And Brady.
I feel like he's.
Don't do this.
No, Brady's good, but I feel like
you said Aaron Rodgers, right?
Oh no.
Okay, you didn't say Aaron Rodgers.
I forget. Okay, there's a lot of good quarterbacks, so it's not a chance,
bro.
Okay, there's not a chance.
Let's list them out. So you got Mahomes, Rodgers,
Brady, Dak,
Russell Wilson, Lamar.
I would take Herbert over Wilson. I would take Herbert over Wilson. That's all I'm gonna say.
Like, I get what you're saying. No, bro, not yet. Russ is not washed, bro. Not yet.
No, he's not washed. I don't think he's washed. I think Russ is really good. But I don't know, man. Justin Herbert's just different. And he goes out there and he wins football games. And Russell Wilson does too, but I don't know. I think Herbert right now is a little bit better than Russell Wilson.
I don't know, man.
Can I keep it a bean? Like, as erratic as he is, bro, I probably right now
he is very erratic. That's the thing, is Russell Wilson is so inconsistent.
I wasn't saying Russell. Right now, bro. Like, no, he's better than Stafford. I'm not gonna do that.
I was gonna say
Stafford has a case though.
I was gonna say, I think right now Derek Carr is having a better year than Matt Stafford.
He's leading the league in passing yards.
Derek
Carr's having a good year.
Good.
Yeah.
Derek Carr's playing like a top 10 quarterback.
Derek Carr's having the year, obviously not passing yard wise, and I think that will fade as the year goes on for Carr. But Carr's having the type of year that I expected Baker to step into and have this year, where he's able to push the ball downfield. He really opens up the offense in tandem with good running game. I don't think outside of one game this year, I don't think Oakland's had a really compelling rushing attack.
I don't think the Raiders' run game is really good.
No, it's not. It is, and it's all. I'm going to be honest. I think Josh Jacobs still a really good running back, but you can't do much behind that offensive line.
That's what I was going to say. It's
broke that off
of killing your offensive line in the offseason. But their passing game is really good.
It is.
They're doing it a lot deeper this year. Derek Carr is willing to throw the ball deep this year. And you're seeing Henry Ruggs become the player who we thought he was supposed to be because he's getting opportunities. Brian Edwards doing the same thing. Hunter Renfrow is he might be the best white player in the league because he's the most unassuming.
Cooper Kupp.
No, the thing
Cooper Kupp's not unassuming. The fuck you mean?
Cooper Kupp
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Okay.
Cooper Kupp is not unassuming.
Cooper Kupp is taller than DeAndre Hopkins.
He's 6'4", 6'3", or something like that.
He's a wide receiver, bro.
He's not unassuming.
He's not unassuming.
I guess, yeah. I guess.
This man came out today, and Troy even was talking about it, and was telling them he likes to be sore from contact.
Cooper Kupp.
That sounded real sexual.
He looks like a normal, swole wide receiver to me.
Cooper Kupp is 6'2", 208. DeAndre Hopkins is 6'1", 200. Hunter Renfrow is the best at looking the most unassuming. You can't tell me that he doesn't look like he would do the things that he does on the field.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
He has this route. They worked on it all offseason. I think they call it a China route, but what he does, he's done it in every game. So he'll fake going out, then he'll fake going in, then fake back out he's running a fade, and then come back in. It shouldn't be allowed. It should be illegal. If you ran that route in one-on-ones, they would kill the play because you're taking too much time. But it works somehow in the league, in game, because he's run it 3 times and it's been successful. First time against the Ravens, it got a PI call. Second time, he got Xavier Howard with it, and they ran it again in the Chargers game. He's probably the best unassuming white guy in the league. Bro.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Because
Cooper Kupp does look like a football player. You're right.
Cooper Kupp is legitimately
Thank you for acknowledging that you were being stupid 2 minutes ago.
Cooper Kupp is a legitimate.
Yeah, bro, I'm tripping.
Athlete.
He looks like he could be a swimmer or something.
He's a great athlete.
Yeah.
Hunter Renfrow looks like he sells magazines.
Yeah, bro. I see him at the mall or something.
Yeah, you see
or at Target.
Yeah, you see him in the anime section.
Yeah.
But I don't know about this Raiders team. They're getting really good pass rush. That's the one thing I will say. I didn't think they were going to be able to get good pass rush. Max Crosby is playing out of his mind right now. I just worry about their pass defense. Because if you keep running cover 3 and you don't have Bobby Wagner or Cam Chancellor or Earl Thomas or Richard Sherman, you can't run cover 3. So it'll be interesting to see how that develops throughout the season. But they're playing really good so far.
Maybe. I don't know. You still got to worry about Herbs. You still got to worry about the Chiefs, man. I don't know.
See, that's the weirdest part of this division. The Chiefs
they're all kind of good right now, except for the Broncos.
I think the Raiders are the 3rd best team in the division. I think
so
the Chargers are better, and you saw that. They didn't even play. If they kept their foot on the gas that entire game, the Raiders are getting blown out.
Mm-hmm.
The
And then
Chiefs are better.
What'd you say?
The Chiefs are better.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of questions on that defense for me.
Are
right
they?
Now. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of questions. Yeah. I don't want to hop on the Chargers. I don't want to
I don't want to be. I don't want to be all up on the Chargers. That's not.
It's been 4 games. It's been 4 games, but they've looked good. Their one loss is to a good Cowboys team. Shut up, Abram. Their one loss is to a good Cowboys team. Like I just think that is a really good football team, and I think that they might be a better overall team than the Chiefs.
I understand that. Which team has Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, you still have Patrick Mahomes, bro. Yeah.
I mean, I get it. But Patrick Mahomes
I get both sides of the argument.
Much.
And not only that, but which team has Tyreek Hill?
And Travis
Okay,
Kelce.
well, they got Keenan Allen. Don't sleep on Keenan Allen.
Levels, bro.
I'm not sleeping on Keenan Allen.
He's a great receiver, but it's level.
Tyreek
Great
Hill
receiver.
has a case to be wide receiver 1 in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Chiefs, like I said earlier, Chiefs offense is so funny, man, because like you'll think they're having an off day, and then you look up and they'll score 49 on an off
I mean,
day.
but as long as Derwin James is healthy and Joey Bosa is out there, I think that they're a better football team than the Chiefs are. I just do. Like the Chiefs are good. The Chiefs are not a bad team.
I would say the Chiefs might have the better offensive line because their offensive line is getting better with every passing week. Like against the Eagles, they were moving people in the run game. Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith are balling as rookies right now. I really am worried about that Chiefs defense. I'm super worried.
Linebackers ain't it. That's why I'm like, bro, like they can get caught. Like they can get caught in a game one day. And the linebackers ain't linebacking, bro.
The thing about the Chiefs is in order to beat them, you have to have your best offensive day. You have to score on every drive. You have to score a touchdown on every drive.
I don't think you have to do it on every drive. I think, especially with the way that Chargers defense is assembled, like I think that that Chargers defense can slow down that Chiefs offense just a little bit. And if I'm not mistaken, they did it. They did it last year to an extent.
They did it this year. They did it this year.
Or this year, sorry. I think they can slow down that. Yeah, they already played, but I think they can slow down that Chiefs offense just enough, and then there's enough vulnerabilities in that defense to where the Chargers can do what they do.
Well, the thing about the Chargers game is the Chiefs have 4 turnovers. That's probably not going to happen again. In the loss to the Ravens had Lamar Jackson. And they ran for 270 yards because they had Lamar Jackson. That's like the whole thing. People say to beat the Chiefs, you have to run the ball. And like, it's not just like you have to run the ball. You have to run the ball well. You have to be explosive running the ball. The reason the Ravens run game works so well in an era where people say like running the ball doesn't matter is because their run game is as explosive as your pass game. They can get 15-yard runs on every play because they're designed to do that. So if you don't have Lamar Jackson and a run game like Baltimore, you got to score on every drive. And you'll probably have to score throwing the ball. So it's just, it's difficult for me to pick anyone outside of the Chiefs. I know where they're at right now because they have Patrick Mahomes, man. And like, I can't go against Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
He's at that point now where he's like the Rodgers Brady thing. Where like, I'm never picking against the Packers because they have Aaron Rodgers. I'm not picking against the Buccaneers because they have Brady. I'm not picking against the Chiefs because they have Patrick Mahomes. That offense, like I said, is going to force your offense to have to play perfect because that's what's going to take to beat them. Like, okay, we're fine with giving up 30 points because we're going to score 40. We'll give up 40 points. We'll just score 50. Like this. That's the way they work. Like, okay, you want to score? Go ahead and score in like 2 plays. That puts us on the field again.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird, man. They're such a fun team, but it's so like unstable. Because like counting on your offense just outscoring everybody, I would normally assume is highly volatile. But not every team has Patrick Mahomes.
Not every team has that offense in general. They still have their weapons, dog. Like, what are we even like? We're talking about Derwin James, bro. Like, really? Like,
Run the ball.
like they can actually run the football now.
Dog. It was so wild. Like Patrick Mahomes, 5 touchdowns against the Eagles. 2 of them were shovel passes. One was a flip pass, and the other 2 were like regular passes. He's not a real football player.
And because I like this Chargers team a lot, but damn. But damn.
That's really it.
Yeah.
But also, I guess we can end on this point. But I was gonna say, offensive rookie of the year should probably go to Rashawn Slater.
Stud.
Because he has been lights out for them. Honestly.
Really? Over Jamar Chase?
Yes.
As much as I haven't liked Chase, or as much as I didn't like Chase coming in, he's made me eat my words, and he's looks really good, and he's made a difference on that Bengals offense.
He's
made a real
They're gonna give
difference.
it to him. They're probably gonna give it to him.
Slater is a Pro Bowler right now.
Yeah, Slater's really good, but that Slater's made a difference, but I think Chase has made a bigger difference on his team. Because I just like, if you even just watch the few games that Burrow played last year, like they weren't able to push the ball downfield. They didn't have a real threat at wide receiver that was dependable because T. Higgins was still a rookie. And Boyd is just an average guy at receiver. And AJ Green looked over the hill. Now you have Jamar Chase, and he's just kind of changed that offense and changed Burrow. Like, as much as I didn't like him, as much as I didn't think he was going to be good, he's made me eat my words, and I think that he deserves it because he's made all the world of difference on that team.
Yeah,
well, go ahead.
that is the biggest thing. But in terms of consistency, like Rashawn Slater has faced the best of the best, and he hasn't allowed a pressure. He hasn't really given up sacks.
Yeah.
And like people got on him for like having short arms. It don't matter. Like it doesn't matter with Rashawn Slater because he's so technically sound where it doesn't matter, which is why offensive rookie of the year should be an offensive lineman.
Pancaked. And just like that, we out. Be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube, and also be sure to show love on every podcast platform possible, because that's what we do here at Pancake. We show love to the fans. Anything else we got, fellas?
Nope, I think I'm good.
Sounds good.
Kentucky football is going to be LSU on Saturday, and I will be rocking Grove Street again in my car for 12 hours on repeat.
You enjoy that because them dogs on the way.
Grove Street.
All right. We out, y'all.